Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
We back.
Yes,
We
sir.
back.
Season 2, y'all. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck?
We back.
We gotta let the intro come in. Dip, what's good, my boy? We back, 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 we back. Season 2, LooshAndDip Show. Back like we never left. You already know what the business is. What's good, my boy?
Season 2, man. We back. You heard? Listen, it's been a long break. You feel me? But I'm happy to be back, and you know, I'm just ready to bring that fire back. You heard that we bring to the table, and let it be known, man. Like it's not a game, man.
Though.
Yeah,
it's been missed, though. You know what I'm saying? I had a couple people hit me up and like, yo, what's up? What's going on? You know, life, and you know, we've been getting things back in proper perspective. You know what I'm saying? So for the most part, like shit, like we here. You see what I'm saying? We got some shit to talk about. We're gonna talk about some shit. We're gonna call out some shit. You see what I'm saying? Like, you know, and shout out to everybody that's been doing their thing in our absence. But guess what? The flyest motherfuckers to do it is back. We back at it. Yeah, we back at it, man. Yeah. We definitely back at it, man. So first and foremost,
what up, my guy? What up,
How you, my guy? Yeah. How you?
Listen, man. Look, we back at it. You heard? Like, it's been a minute. You feel me? It's been a minute, man. A lot been going on, but through having a amazing support system and people around you that understand you and get you and you know, like, you know, man, the Avengers, man, the Justice League, baby. You feel me? Like they
you already know, man. One
we
hero
hold each
to
other
another
up.
hero, man.
Yeah, man, we hold each other up.
I want to touch on a couple of things though, man. Like, you know, in our absence, like it's been a lot of media driven things. You see what I'm saying? A lot of things they've been like putting in our face for causing distractions and this, that, and the third. So first of all, I want to talk about what you think about the presidential election. How you feel about that?
I really don't. You feel me? It went as I expected it to go. I'm not surprised. There is. I'm more surprised that the after effects, the fallout of the after. It's a lot of people in denial. You feel me? Say that one more time.
What you mean? Like, what you mean? Like the after effects and denial.
The blame game that's happening afterwards. You feel me? The whose fault it is that she didn't win. And people not taking accountability of the mistakes that they made. By accountability, I mean the whole Democratic Party. You feel me? They went the wrong way. They approached the wrong things. They didn't address what most Americans care about. You feel me? And that's us being broke. And all us keep seeing these immigrants coming in here going crazy. You feel me? So like, abortion is like you know, they focused on abortion and Donald Trump being a monster. Now I respect to women's rights, your body, your choice. But most Americans don't care about that. If you a senior citizen, not senior citizen, but if you can't have children, that don't affect you. You feel me? Like if you are an adult who's already raised a family and had children and are trying to figure out how you're gonna survive, abortion don't affect you. You feel me? Like, so for a lot, abortion doesn't really affect them. So that wasn't really a thing that for them to really stand on. You feel me? And the more the meaner and crazier and wilder things they said about Trump, it made people think like, why they going so hard at Buddy? You feel me? Like it's a reason like why they don't like him and they don't want him to do what he gonna do. So it's just a lot, man. That's an open-ended question. That shit could go on forever. It's so many things with this past election that people are upset about. Some people are happy about, but son, it was just crazy, man. But I think son, I think personally that the results of this last election are going to be beneficial to people. You feel me? Like because
Okay.
I
I
just feel
get
like
it.
it's
I get it.
beneficial to us. The Democrats been lying to us for years, bro. So I don't
Decades.
trust them. Yeah,
How I feel like ultimately, like we spoke on it, like off scenes. You feel what I'm saying? It's like two things that people should keep to themselves, and if you don't keep it to yourself, then expect the rebuttal after you give your opinion on what you should keep to yourself, and that's politics and religion, right?
bro.
But at the same time, how I feel is like I feel it was more like race politicals and not a political race. You know what I mean? I think it was like gender based and racial based and not necessarily into the needs of the people. You know what I mean? Like um for the most part that I honestly think that Trump, I think this is a different Trump. You know what I mean? I think this is a different Trump. The second go round, and I feel like his legacy, he wanted to be like the best president that America has ever seen. So I was listening to his speech after he won after the election, and he said like two things over and over. He mentioned America and he mentioned movement over and over and over. He kept saying those two things. So anybody that's like anti-American, anti-America, like yes, is up out of here. You see what I'm saying? He also said like, "Yo, this is a beautiful country for you to come see, and this, that, and the third. So, but you have to do it legally. You know what I mean? He wasn't so the center short Trump that we was used to. Like spotlight always on him. He gave a lot of people chances to speak and this do things, that and the third, and and I feel like this presidency election it divided that had potential to divide more people than bring back because of views and policies on what each president elect desired. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So I feel like this is the second go round. I feel like we need to get more into the people. Don't get it twisted. Like it's cool to have race pride. You know what I mean? Be pride and proudful of who you are and what you are. Be proud of that. But when you start dealing in supremacy, then that's a different type of lingo and different type of ball game that would bring different type of results when you're dealing in like race supremacy. You know what I mean? And he was mentioning like African American, Latino American, Muslim American, or whatever the case may be. But he was putting so much emphasis on American, like he trying to clean up some shit. Like, yo, shit is tough out here on any tier. It's tough out here. You know what I mean? And
For
I think he's
everybody.
trying to for everybody. You see what I'm saying? Like broke problems, rich problems. At the end of the day, we still dealing with problems. I think we put too much focus on someone else's plate. Like if you got French fries and I got baked potatoes and that person got potato chips, at the end of the day, we all eating potatoes. we all eat we all eating potatoes at the end of the day. You feel what I'm saying? It's based on your digestive system. You see what I'm saying? How much you can intake and take on your plate. And right now, I feel like partnership is so important right now in today's time. Like you need a partner out here, bro. All that, yo, no, you can't. You might have been born by yourself, but you ain't in this world by yourself. We need partnership. We need partnership out here, bro, for the most part, man.
That's a
Do you
fact.
agree?
100%. 100%.
Yeah,
But
absolutely, man.
some people don't be wanting to be partners. They be wanting to advance their own agenda, and it be hard. You feel me? Like, and even though
You know,
they might lie to you and tell you that they want to be partners and help work on shit. Motherfuckers really just be trying to advance their own agenda. You feel me? Like, so it'd be hard to trust. You feel me? It'd be hard to trust people motive, and because people be having ulterior motives, and they don't bring it to you or keep it a buck with you. So I don't know, man. I just want people to work together, and as adults, you feel me? I need us to understand, like, I need us to understand when fear mongering is happening, when they saying shit to us just to make us scared. And like, we need to do our own research. We need to do our own research and our own homework, and we can't just get our information from the timeline. You feel me? The timeline is very misinformative.
I
feel me?
agree.
Like, the timeline is very misinformative. So when you see motherfuckers talking, it be just them repeating a lot of rhetoric that you have seen and they have seen on the timeline with no research.
The parrot
with no research involved. You feel me? So like, for the most part, man, motherfuckers, I just want motherfuckers to do their research and understand the nigga got a 4-year term, man. Like
do the
really right. And to be honest, to the people that's about to watch us, and the people that's gonna maybe see this video into something that might see it by mistake, your life is not gonna change tomorrow different than what it was yesterday. You feel me? Like, in the next 6 months,
and if your life is based on you.
Yeah, if you do, it's based on decisions you made. You feel me? Like, that shit don't got nothing to do. That shit, the election, that shit don't got nothing to do with your everyday life. You feel me? Like, so you're gonna be okay. You can go to work. They're not going to start taking money out your paycheck.
I just want the people to come together, man. Like, I just want.
We too selfish. I
just want the people to come together, man. Exactly. And we need more selfless than selfish. You see what I'm saying? Like, we it's a time. Son. It's because, like you said, it's the gimme, mine. I. You see what I'm saying? Like, you know, instead of trying to come together and compensate and become more culturally aware, and realize that you become more culturally grounded at the same time. You see what I'm saying? We different for reasons, and in our differences, we can find how we're so much alike. I go back to the same thing. We all eating potatoes. So because you got French fries and I got potato chips, and he got a baked potato, and he got mashed potatoes, we're all eating potatoes. You see what I'm saying? It's based on how you intake it, and whatever the case may be, because we're going through something right now that we need each other so much. The upper tier, the lower tier, wherever the case may be, we have to we have to compromise for convenience sometimes. You see what I'm saying? We have to take it there to be able to be like, yo, okay, we all moving forward. We all moving forward.
Some of the word
like the conversation we had, man.
So a word that you said in there that most people don't know how to use or don't know how to enter into their everyday life is compromise, son. Think about it. Some people, some people, and I don't want to make this a sex-based conversation, but some men, we compromise a lot easier than women do. This was women's election. You feel me? Like, this was women's election. You feel me? Like, even more so than the Hillary joint. You feel me? Like, because for us, you feel me? Our sisters were pushing for this. You feel me? Like, so this is what they wanted. They were blinded by the lack of politics. They was blinded by Beyonce, Meg Thee Stallion, Jennifer Lopez, Glorilla. I ain't gonna say Eminem because they don't really fuck with him like that, but son, they were blinded by the shit that was waved in front of them. But at the same time, like, while they're waving the shit in front, they was sneaking a bunch of shit in the back. You feel me? Like, and that's the part that's the part that they was ignoring. You feel me? So they're upset. They're upset because they feel like their sister didn't get it, and you know, for whatever reasons, but they'll get over it. You feel me? Like, just like I said, nothing is gonna change in their everyday life. You feel me? So they should be fine. You feel me? But moving forward, we need to come together to focus on what it is that we want to accomplish, and knowing the power that we have. It's another election. It's another election in 4 years, man. It's local elections every 2 years, every once in a while. Like, so jump into that. If you want to be so political, jump into your local elections. You want to make a difference in your community, jump into your local elections, because those have more effect on you, on your everyday life, than the presidency,
mayors, and shit like that. Absolutely, I totally agree with that. I feel like that was that. But if you want to see change, I feel like that is more tangible, in your local elections. You know what I mean? Whether you vote or don't vote or whatever the case may be, like if you're trying to see tangible change, is you have to go into your city and local elections. You know what I mean? Like you can't worry about if the block party not popping, if your backyard barbecue is messed up.
Correct.
You see what I'm saying? Like that, and that it stems to so many different variations when it comes to everyday living. When it comes to everyday living, because if you fuck around, you're gonna find out. You see what I'm saying? So it comes
Mm.
around. It comes around
I
to
like how you
everyday
did that. I
living,
like how
man.
you
And
did that.
yeah, for sure, we back, man. Season 2. What you talking about, man? It's gonna be
Yes,
a whole
sir.
different type of differences going on. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right, right.
Everybody' perspective is still respected, but at the same time, like you were saying earlier, man, you got to do your own due diligence. Don't think your search engine is better than the next person's search engine. You see what I'm saying? Because we all using the same search engine, but at the same time, it's what you're searching for and how in the depths of your search. You know what I
That's
mean? Don't
correct.
get somewhere and think you got it because it is deeper than what I mean. What you actually think it is. You can't be out there. You can't be on the sand
Mm-hmm.
and telling a person
Correct.
that's in the water like, yo, it ain't that deep. You're still in the sand.
Mm-hmm. Now,
This
son, listen.
person
I
in the
got a question.
water.
I got
They
a
letting
question
you
for
know
you.
how deep it is.
I got a
Mm-hmm.
question for you, son. How do you feel about celebrity endorsements? Like, do you feel like one, we should be taking political advice from motherfuckers that's already rich and got an agenda, and that's like some because like, all right, so look, for example, Beyonce got $10 million to appear at that rally. You feel me? So
Uh-huh.
one, there's you could take one, there's motive behind it. There's an agenda. You got paid. You don't genuinely like I I'm not saying she don't support Kamala, but
Yeah, it
like,
wasn't charity.
yeah,
It
you
wasn't
feel me?
charity.
Beyonce got 10 million. You feel me? Megan Thee Stallion got 5. Cardi B got some bread. Eminem got some bread. So it's like your endorsements does that mean these are paid for endorsements? That these people don't really support these people? Like, how do you feel about celebrity endorsements? Should celebrities keep their political views to themselves, like, or should they use their influence to try to influence their audience for votes?
Mm, that's a good question. Okay, but see, with celebrities is that we can't you know, take away from what they potentially may know. You know what I mean? You got certain comedians that get paid to make people laugh but be brilliant as hell. You see what I'm saying? So I guess is based on the audience that they're trying to bring for the rich people. Like the only advice I want for rich people is how to make people rich. Like that's what you should only be giving out. You see what I'm saying? It's like how to
So you
make other
realize
people
that's the
rich. And I
only
think it's
that's the
just
only advice that they don't share with us. They share everything else with
that
us
they
except for how
don't
to get
do.
into that bag. Like,
They just be like, yo, work hard, trust God. No, I need the steps. Like what did you do? Like don't like okay, like I see you walking on water, but I'm not about to praise you because you walked on water. I want to know how you walked on water. You know what I mean? So I want to know how you did that. Like you said, they'll give all the advice in the world about on this, that, and the third, but how to be wealthy or get rich. And I feel like it's puppeteering when they grab certain celebrities. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like a pick. You got selection and you got election. You could get elected, but 9 times out of 10, you're being selected to get elected. You see what I'm saying? Based on the people you surround yourself that got a core base on influence. You see what I'm saying? So if you got these people with, especially with the internet, you know what I mean? They go get these people that got 4 or 5 million followers, and we could get 10% of those followers to sway this, that, and the third, and according to whatever agenda they may have be. But as far as celebrity endorsement, I feel like it's just based on like what you doing, because we definitely living in the world right now where you ain't gonna be pulling the wool over everybody's eyes. You see what I'm saying? A lot of motherfuckers is like, hold on now, what's going on? People are asking questions like why this and why that, and like it's the selection of it. It's the selection of it. You know what I mean? Like why? Like even with the Kamala and her choice of selection for her endorsement, it was women driven. Like she was just trying to, women's right, burn the bras and this, that, and the third. But at the same time, like you say, the shit that they were sneaking in the back. A lot of us is paying attention to that. Like, yo, hold on.
Mm-hmm.
What about that motherfucker? Who left that back door open?
Mm-hmm.
Who left that back door open? Oh, y'all try to bring this in the front door. You bring Beyonce and et cetera, through the front door. The whole time, it's some
In the
Satan shit
background,
coming over.
yeah. Look in the background. In the background, y'all got motherfucking Y'all got same-sex bathrooms. And look, y'all got same-sex bathrooms in elementary school in the background. You feel me? Like my
in the background.
Yeah, nah.
Come
like
on
bring
now.
bring that shit to the front. You feel me? Like bring that
Yeah.
shit to the front.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because
Talk about
y'all,
that. Bring
the
that
shit
to
y'all
the
trying to
front.
sneak
Yeah,
past.
absolutely.
Nah, bro. You feel me? Like so.
And we here, Loose and Dip is here to highlight that back door. We gonna highlight that back door.
For real.
We gonna put so much light on any and every back door possible. Pause. Like we gonna bring so much light to the back doors. Like, okay, y'all can have fun with the guests coming through the front. But get what? Loose and Dip, we at the back door, like, yo, you see that? Yeah. Hold on, let's see how it play out. Let's see how it play out first.
And listen, hey, bro, listen. We ain't doing no gloves this season. You heard? Look, we ain't doing no gloves this season.
No
Look,
gloves.
So we ain't doing no gloves. And so what I mean
the first season.
So listen,
shit,
and what I mean by no gloves, I mean, so we ain't holding no punches, my nigga. Like we there was a lot of things that we weren't willing to discuss for certain reasons. We ain't ducking no ducking no algorithm smoke this trip. You feel me, son? We gonna put in the work to be seen, even if they try to make it so we not
gonna
seen.
Talk about the shit y'all thinking.
Yeah, man, we gonna put it in, bro. Because it's a lot of if every perspective is respected, then we gonna force them to respect ours. You feel me? Because we ain't ducking no smoke, man.
Like the homie said, man. The gloves are off this season.
Yeah,
you hear me?
Yeah.
Like the gloves is off. Like we swimming in the cancer water, and like fuck it, it is what it is. But we gonna talk about that back door. Because there's a lot of shit been going on. So it's been so much shit going on. Yo, they've been swapping us out. You heard? They've been swapping us out.
Let's talk about
it. They highlight Diddy. I'm about to get into it. They bag Diddy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Notice they had no court footages of Diddy, right? No court footages, sketches, and drawings, right? This is not even a fucking trial, right? They bag Diddy. They let go Meech. They bag Dirt. They let go Thugger.
Right.
What we doing?
Fair exchange, no robberies. Fair exchange.
Even swapping, no swindle. You see them?
No robberies, man.
And it's not even that. And the crazy thing is what they swapping out iconic figures based on influential statuses. You see what I'm saying? Because they could have freed so many, but they based it off influence. Big Meech was known for what he was known for. He's been reintroduced to a whole generation that has no clue on who he was via BMF movies, 50 and this, that, and the third. But his influence, you see what I'm saying? His influence to the game through the back doors. You see what I'm saying? Thugger back out there. Now they both in Atlanta now. This is an undercover rebirth for Atlanta. I don't know if you notice not. You see what I'm saying? They took Rich Homie Quan. You see what I'm saying? They took Rich Homie Quan. But yet they still got Lucci locked up. With all this being...
Listen, that's your man too. Like, so Lucci, that's your man too. Like, so but look, he should be coming home soon. He got time served too, so his ass should be coming home.
He should be coming home soon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but who gonna leave for him to come home? Who gonna leave for him to come home? Like I said before, like in this industry, and I just want us to put so much light on what's going on in this industry because we still have so much. It's so much talent out there. You know what I mean? And they only give us 3 lanes to be successful in: sports, drugs, entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. You ain't really owning nothing. You're going to play on somebody's team. You're going to entertain somebody's crowd, or you're going to sell someone else's drugs. But we ain't got no boats. We ain't got no ports. We don't own no teams. We don't own no platforms. What platforms we own? You see what I'm saying? Like what? Like, I was listening to D Haven. You seen D Haven's interview on the Blue Couch?
I don't rock with Buddy. You heard? Because he be having some I
get it. Some bitter moments.
No hope. Look, no hope slander. Look, no hope slander, bro. Yeah, so I'm not even entertaining none of that shit. You feel me? Like, so it's crazy, bro. My loyalty is crazy. Like Hove is my man, so I don't want to hear none of that bullshit. Like I'm biased. Yeah, I'm biased. So look, I don't believe, even if it's true, I don't believe that shit anyway. Even if it's true, I don't believe.
We ain't doing no whole slander around these parts. But I'm gonna listen to it though. You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna listen to it for the simple fact that like I want to see what you're saying. You know what I mean? Because D Haven he mentioned something during his interview, and it was in regards into Jigga, right? And he was like they trying to paint this picture that he next. You know what I'm saying? Like but he was like, nah, I don't think they coming after him. Because he is them people. So I'm like, damn, what he mean by he like what he mean by he is them people? You see what I'm saying? Like, I think our culture, right, frown upon growth. Like it to a degree. Like if like, yeah, I want to see you do good, but I want to see you doing better than me. You know what I mean? Like we want we want a set mind state that breeds comfortability for the masses. And the moment you step out that mind state, it's like, oh, now you acting funny. People outgrow people through time. People outgrow people. People outgrow people. People have different mindsets and different visions. We could be looking out the same window, but might be seeing different things. That don't mean the window change. You see what I'm saying? Like that don't mean the window change, but at the same time, like we have to respect people's growth and what they see in their vision. Like, you know, I see it. Yeah, but we talking about. I'm looking down the street. I'm four lights down. You worrying about this stop sign right here. I'm 4 lights down. 4 red lights. I know when they turn green. I know when they turn yellow. I done studied the traffic. And you worrying about this damn stop sign.
Right.
How can you get mad at somebody like that, right? How can you get mad at somebody like that? That shit is mentally, B. That shit is mentally. And now I'm gonna ask you this question. Shoot. And you said and this is going back on celebrity endorsements, right? Now let me ask you this question. Now, what if like the Jay-Z's, the LeBrons, the Oprahs, the Tyler Perrys, all the high A-list wealthy celebrities, right? What if they endorsed Farrakhan?
That's your man too, because you be going to minister. You heard, look, bro, he too old. Look, he listen.
Shout out to the minister.
Yeah, he too old and he too militant.
He's no older than Biden. He's no older than Biden. He's no older than Trump.
He got too much. He got too much
same foreign connections.
Son, he got too many tapes calling white people devils and shit. Like they is not. So they will. So listen, not even the people. Son, the CIA and the alphabet boys will stop that shit.
You feel me? Like they started that shit. But why you think he's been so quiet lately? Why you think he's been so quiet lately?
So he might be sick. He might be old. Like a lot of times when we see
Farrakhan was just bench pressing. He hit 225 at 70 plus. bench press. You see what I'm saying? So just imagine, right? Now, what other individual outside of the president has that many foreign and domestic relations than Farrakhan? Now, I ain't gotta say you gotta go on his practices and wear the kufis and shit and this, that, and the third. I'm just talking about the
but that's gonna be
totality
people.
of his concern for people.
Son, if they could
what's the difference?
Son, if they could get people, if they could get motherfuckers to believe some of the shit that they just was pushing. My nigga, you know how much shit that they would push against the minister? They would dig into his background. They would go and find babies born out of wedlock. They gonna start coming out with sexual assault stories. They gonna start coming out with black militant. He was a part of the assassination of Malcolm X. They gonna come out with every fucking possible.
Our future president has 34 felonies.
Son, but our future president is white. Like this is what I'm saying. Son, they will look past that shit. They will look past that shit for that.
Why?
Like, son, they not looking past none of that shit for us, bro. And you know why already? It's because it's us.
That's the thing. That's the thing. What if we had enough resources?
We don't, son. We don't. At this point,
but we
at
do.
This point,
we
don't, and I'm gonna tell you why. So at this point, we are more of the minority than we was before when we called ourselves minorities. So there are more. They might be close to the same amount or more white Hispanics in this fucking country than it is black African Americans. So no, for real, bro.
What
like
the fuck is a white Hispanic? What is a white Hispanic?
I'm gonna tell you, not like Puerto Rican. I mean, like, yeah, like from
others that just speak Spanish.
Yeah, you feel me? Like, but they are more on they don't work in the fucking bodega. I mean the motherfuckers that's it's more it's a lot of corporate Hispanics. You feel me? Like that look down on the ghetto Hispanic. It's the same dynamic with us.
So let's go back to the original question.
Corporate blacks look down on inner city blacks. What?
Let's go to the original question. What if those less wealthy endorsements endorse Farrakhan? What you think would happen? Now let's look at the
some people don't like that. People don't like us. They not gonna do that. Like even other minorities.
No, we don't like us. People
and they think they better.
People love us. Like
no, son, they don't. Like us. So they don't. Some motherfuckers come here dead broke and look down on us as soon as they get here. You feel me? Like, son, they do not fuck with us, bro. Like they make
behavior though.
Son, but that's what I'm saying. That shit don't just stop. So they come here and already feel entitled and like they better than black people in America. I don't give a fuck who it is, what race.
Because American history. That's the
and that's what they
learn.
Son, but that's what they learn, and I don't think you taking that into effect. I think you should think about the fact.
It's 2020.
They don't.
2024.
So nobody don't fuck with us. Like we fuck with us, Black Power, all that shit. But son, the other people, they won't say anything down publicly. But privately, they hate us. So Asians think they like the Asian people. They think they white. They look at us the same way as white people. You feel me?
That's anything outside of black in America. That's anything outside of black in America.
Everybody
look down on that question because
Asians, Hispanic, everybody look at us the same.
It was taught to. It was taught. Yeah. It was taught
so
to
what
because
make
of the
you think?
primary
What make you think any of these people
black is self-integrity?
So what I'm saying is,
what if we don't give a fuck collectively? What if collectively we don't give a fuck on what people think and what people say? Right now, we have the banking, we have our banking, agriculture, education, religious practices, territory, terrain, oil, all the minerals that we need. Those are actually tangible and more today than any because of said A-less wealthy, like billionaires that we have right now.
I
And the reason why
disagree.
I say that
I
because
disagree. I disagree. All of
who
those
so
resources, I
who
disagree.
who's more
I'll give you
powerful?
one.
Who
I'll give you one resource that overtakes all of those resources that you just named. That white people control.
oil,
No, just one resource that
currency?
white people control. Nah, not that. Technology. White people control the white motherfuckers in Silicon Valley. They control technology. Our economy is technology driven at this point. Nothing.
Yeah,
We live in a
absolutely. I
tech.
agree.
So we live in a tech based society right now. So all of those other resources, okay, cool. But son, the tech and the shit that they have control over will never. Remember, look, we just talked the other day. What you said about Elon? You said, man, they saying your boy
Yeah.
pulled the rabbit out the hat. You feel me? Like, and son, if you think
Right.
if you think that shit was even possible, then that means, son, the shit that they control is way past our control, bro. And it's
Yeah,
like I
but
said,
controlling and inventing is not the same thing.
say that
Controlling
one
and
more time.
inventing is not the same thing. Controlling technology and inventing technology is not the same thing because you got to understand we come from a demographic where things were created that technology can't even explain without the resources of technology in today's time. You see what I'm saying? Like, just imagine with those said resources and be able to tap in and have those collective minds. It's called an intelligista, and an intelligista is a group of collective brilliant minds, a council of people. You see what I'm saying? That's all they doing. That's all they doing. They gathering everybody up for the sake of control. And I'm not arguing with that. They definitely have the control in that. But like I said, controlling and inventing is two different things. You see what I'm saying? We have bright kids that can possibly have the potential to create apps and all types of satellites if they exist in future technologies. And the moment that potential is sparked, they bag them up because of the fear of the future if it falls into their hands other than themselves. Now, with that being said, the finances and have the financial resources to implement, and that has and it gets to a person of said power like a Farrakhan, that should be scary. You know why? Because even when Malcolm had it, he said no one ever said that's too much money for one person to have. They said
Son,
that's too much power for
he's
one
too
man to have.
old. Son, he's too fucking old. I understand what you say. He's too old. We need a younger mind on that same thing that can draw in more people. Son, he's too old. Like, people already have
Yeah,
their
but as an
opinion of him.
advisor,
So now if there was a younger version of him, so when it was Malcolm was young. You feel me? Like, Malcolm was young. Farrakhan has
right?
been around for a long time, bro. Like, and people listen to him that listen to him. But as far as, so he will never be accepted by the general public.
Yo, but
Never.
they chilling though. They got their schools. They got their own. They damn near about to have their own currency. Like, they have their own dieting. Like, and you don't hear nothing about anything concerning. He has even his barricade when he's traveling. It's the same shit as the president. The Nation Islam security is crazy. It's crazy. I'm not saying it's CIA type level, but it's definitely FOI. It's definitely FOI.
So yeah,
So
well, I'm
just
not gonna lie to you.
imagine all these.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I wouldn't vote for him. Like, I would not vote for him. You feel me? Like, because that's gonna put him in danger. Like, that'll put him in danger. I need him to stay where he at and keep moving how he moving. Like, as far as him being in the public, I don't want him in the public. So like, I need him to do what he been doing. Like,
I
me
feel
and
that. I
you and
feel that. I feel that.
it's me,
I feel
like
that
me.
though.
Son,
I
yeah,
feel that.
son, like me and you and people like us and like-minded individuals, we can get that information. We can get his message if we need it. If he wants to get a message to us, we gonna get it. You feel me? Like, but as far as him coming out and son, they ain't gonna miss them shots. You heard? Look, them niggas, they and God forbid, knock on wood, and they not gonna miss them shots. They not gonna shoot him in the ear. They not gonna
So,
hide in the
so
bushes
what
and
was
get
more
caught.
different?
Say that
So
one more time.
who's more powerful and what's the difference between Trump, Barack, and Farrakhan?
You said who's more powerful?
Who's more powerful and what's the difference between Trump, Barack, and Farrakhan?
So I don't understand how those things how they correlate though. You feel me? Like because what power? Because if you want to be honest, if you want to be honest, it's Trump. It's Trump. So the American people spoke for him like they haven't spoke for any presidents in a very long time.
Through
so
entitlement.
that nigga won. It's not entitlement, but he was right. You feel me? Even if he was entitled, he was right, bro. Like the people came and supported. The people have spoken.
Yo, son, how can you say it's not entitlement when we like certain jobs won't hire you because of your background, but our president has more felonies than the average ex-convict. You see what I'm saying? It's entitlement. The entitlement of the people made that possible. Entitlement, just like of Kamala, it was the entitlement for women that was pushing her victory, her alleged victory, or soon to be, or wanted to be. It all comes from entitlement. Like even with celebrities, the fans feel so entitled. It has so one of the missing ingredients that goes on in the correlation with people is the entitlement. Familiarity breeds content. The more familiar people get with you, the more comfortable they'll be with you and around you. And that's what makes him so much fucking powerful. The entitlement for the people. You think Trump would be at where he at if he had no entitlement?
So I just think I think he knows how to speak to the people that he's trying to reach. And I think the Democrats don't. The Democrats they don't know how to.
And what people is that?
Americans.
What people is he speaking to?
So Americans that's struggling. So we all have that in common. That's what we have.
So who Barack was speaking to?
Huh?
The struggle. Facts.
Oh no, he wasn't. Nah, he wasn't. Barack was speaking to
who?
What?
No, I'm talking about. I was answering your question that we have in common. The struggle. We all have that in common. The struggle.
So Barack Obama is rich. Like we don't have no struggle. Like we don't have a similar struggle, and he don't have the same struggle that we have. What I'm saying right now is all Americans across many different ages and genres are struggling as far as grocery prices, gas prices. So that's the shit we all deal with. Trump spoke to that. Trump spoke to the shit that we all dealing with. He didn't speak to police brutality for one side or white people feeling like they becoming a minority. He spoke to the shit that we all are feeling at the same time, and that's the economy and these motherfucking migrants coming in here. He turned the Spanish people against Spanish people. He turned the Puerto Ricans and Mexicans against the Venezuelans, saying we don't want the motherfuckers in here. They fucking shit up. Like they making it look. The Spanish people say they making them look at us like we the motherfucking migrants. Nigga, we been here the whole time working and doing our thing. So he spoke to every base that he needed to speak to. And the white people that was already on his side, he didn't need to speak to them. He already had them. For him to be able to pull some of us, all he had to do was pull a little bit of us away from Kamala and the Democrats. Just a little bit. You feel me? Like not all, just a little bit. And he did that.
But speaking on issues is not the same as speaking on solutions. Like everybody speak on issues. That's how everybody always talking the same thing. The more you highlight an issue, that's not always a bad thing.
Listen,
the more you highlight an issue.
But he spoke on solutions. That's why he got fucking. Son, did you? I don't know if you be seeing you, son. Do you see the motherfucker that he elected for to control the borders? That motherfucker came out from the door and said, "Listen, I'm coming to get you, motherfuckers, all y'all, like your family, your abuela, your abuelito, your
Is that a solution?
Everybody going." So that nigga, he's electing people. You say, is that a solution?
Yeah,
it is for the people. It is for the people that voted for border security. Some people voted because of border security. If you live in Texas, in those states that's close to the border security, that matters to you. If you live in
Okay, what if
Chicago
they
and New
don't?
York,
Like you said
so
about abortion and those who
hold
can't
on,
have
let me keep
kids. Like
going.
what
Let me
does it
keep
matter?
going. Let me keep going. If you live in Chicago or New York, where these cities are sanctuary cities where they busting these fucking migrants in by the boatload, you care about that type of shit. You feel me? Like if you live in, it's a town in
But what if you
Pennsylvania that
live in Kentucky? What if you live in
then you
Kentucky?
already listen. Then you're already
What
on
if you live in
board with
Kentucky?
him. Then you're already on board. He don't have to sell nothing to you. You already in Kentucky and you already a fucking Trump supporter. Like the middle
But
America supports Trump
they not
already.
worried about. I'm talking about. Yeah, clearly it did. Clearly,
They already
they
support
like
him. He
that
don't
shit
have
was
to.
red.
He don't have to pander
That
to
shit was
them because
doctored
he
out.
knows he don't got to pander to them because he already know he got their support. You only have to pander to the motherfuckers who support you don't have. You feel me? And if my base is my base, I don't really. I can feed y'all a little bit every little now and then, throw y'all a little silent alarm. But I need to get these other motherfuckers on board, and y'all understand that. You feel me? We got an agenda,
So
and we got to do
border
the complete
security.
shit.
What would border security do to the economy? How would that affect the economy with border security? Okay, these migrants are coming in by the boatloads, right? Because immigrants and migrants are two different things, right? So if we have this border control, what does that do to the economy? Like, we're not talking about agriculture, education, banking. Agriculture, banking, and education is primarily the main three things that can affect the economy. Because if you're dealing with agriculture, like, okay, give the farmers back their land, then we can grow our food here. We can grow our food here. Banking, we're gonna control the currency, and we set our currency. Did you just woke up on me?
So nah, I had to
y'all see that shit?
nah,
You see what I got to deal with? He just walked off on me.
I need to go grab my medication right quick. You heard? Like,
he just walked off on me. Even and in education, what does border security have to do with agriculture, banking, and education?
So you tell me you tell me a candidate that you ever heard run on any of those things. People don't care about those things. The general public does not care about those things.
Farrakhan.
Son, yeah, Jesse Jackson ran for president at one point too, but that shit do not work. People don't care about that stuff, bro.
He came up with actual solutions with the farming, with the educational system, with the banking system.
So only you know those
solutions.
Only you know those solutions. The general public is not even going to listen to those to his suggestions. Like see, this is so you doing what the Democrats did, where you're ignoring the general public. What I mean by general public is I mean the general public. Unless the news channel forces Farrakhan in your face and so look, hey,
we back.
Yeah, we motherfucking back. So listen, unless the news and like social media put Farrakhan in your face and show us what he was saying and all type of shit. So that's the only way most of us gonna get that information, man.
Why would they? Why would they put that man in the general
this is what
public?
This is what I'm saying. They're gonna shadow ban. They're gonna shadow ban all that shit. They're gonna shadow ban all that shit and make sure we don't see it.
But does that take away from the truth of it? Does that take away from the truth, the accuracy of what he's talking about and what he's mentioning? Yeah, the prior rhetoric, he's a black racist. He was like, okay, where's the lies about, the history of us here in America? Where's the lies? Like, he teach hate? No, he's highlighting the hate. Like, Thug. The hate you gave. The hate you gave. So if that's being highlighted and talked about on the same level as border control here in our own land, let go back. Let's fix our backyard up before we worry about the block party.
So nah, bro, you got to think about it, man.
Let's fix our yard up.
So think about this, right? Think about this. Now I'm gonna give you an example of border shit, right? When them hurricanes happened down in North Carolina and all that shit, the main thing them people down there was saying was, where the fuck is the help and the resources? You know what the government was saying? You know where they were saying the resources went?
Where?
They were saying that the resources went to help fund the fucking migrant crisis and to help give unemployment and food stamps and all that shit to the motherfuckers that's in here. Now, mind you, the tax-paying Americans down that bitch. Look, my house just got blew away. You offer me $750, right? And then tell me, well, it's not really any more resources left because we helping fund and house and give food and all this other shit to these people that's not tax-paying Americans. My nigga, if one thing for you could be for sure in America is you gonna pay motherfucking taxes. You feel me? And they tell us as taxpayers that we are entitled to certain things as taxpayers. So non-tax-paying motherfuckers got more benefits than us.
That's crazy to me, though. That's crazy. That's crazy to me because that's so oxymoronic because the entire country itself is in debt to England. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's why we pay taxes, because of the debt that she is in. That's why we pay taxes. We know no what other country pay taxes.
So I'm not trying to fucking argue with you. Look. So I'm not trying to argue. Look, I'm not trying to argue with you about this Farrakhan shit. Because no, look, it all goes back to that. You feel me? Like, so I'm not trying to argue with you about this Farrakhan shit. All I'm saying is it's a 0.6% chance that even if he got on a ticket with the support of every rich black person and some listen, black motherfuckers is selfish, especially them rich motherfuckers. They would never endorse him. They already got interest with the white people. They would never say Oprah do not like us, bro.
Learned behavior. That's a learned behavior.
What is it called? Stockholm syndrome, my boy. Like, absolutely. Yeah, they don't give a fuck about that, bro.
That's exactly what it is. And I'm not arguing that. They don't. All I'm saying is that is what if. You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't even see if we just had any individual. It ain't got to be Farrakhan. It could just be
if was a fifth, we would all be drunk. Ain't no ifs. Look, if was a spliff, we would all be high. You feel me? Ain't no ifs, my nigga.
If wasn't in life, and if wasn't in life, you just have the L and the E. Yeah. If is literally in the middle of life. Yeah. That's why life is so hypothetical, because you can't spell life without if.
Here you go. Look. But that's it. We definitely back. Look, we're definitely back. When my nigga start getting into his word breakdown bag, you feel me? That mean it's up. You feel me? So like, nah, my nigga, look. If wasn't in life,
we back. I'm telling you, the is off. We talking about it. We talking about it. You heard? We talking about it. Because I feel like Trump is the same to his entitled that Farrakhan would be. I feel that. It's the same individual. It's just that, the minister's more firm, and is like religion based, like, oh, I ain't trying to, you know what I mean, do all that. You don't have to take on the practice of the rhetoric. Like, a lot of people go to churches that aren't Christians. So you see what I'm saying? Like,
so you gotta understand, the minister has said shit publicly that in the times that we in right now. Think about this, my nigga. We scared to say the F word. So look. So if you be out somewhere and you hear somebody say the F word, you gonna look at them like that shit gonna catch you off guard. Like, oh, so the minister done said some shit that
they about to go get you.
So the minister done said some shit that if you say that shit, or if they even play the videos of some of the shit that he said, bro, they're gonna be like, man, just take him off the ballot right now, bro, because there ain't no way in hell. So the minister will get canceled as soon as he announces his candidacy.
Is that not due to entitlement?
No, nigga, he can't say that shit. You can't bring that shit
How?
Up. So you cannot call white people
now
devils.
You can't.
So you cannot call white people devils. Yeah. And think that you're gonna win something.
But the crazy thing is, you'll get canceled for saying the F-bomb, but not nigga. You can say nigga all day.
So you can say nigga
all day.
Unless you white.
All day.
If you white, you can't say it. But they'll let us say nigga, bitch, kill each other, fuck that black whore. Like they let us say all that shit. You feel me? But no, absolutely not. Don't cross the line. And it's like it's an invisible line that they know that they expect us not to cross. You feel me? Like
what's that?
So
Stay in your place. Don't act
yeah,
like
that's that line. But son, we respect that line. You feel me? Like, and it's crazy because that's why I said we taking the gloves off. So remember when Suge, remember when we had Suge on the live? Remember we had Suge on the live and something happened. Look, shit start acting crazy. Motherfucking the technology start conking out, doing all type of shit. Like we like, oh, they be like, oh, we like that's Mark Zuckerberg and he ain't even looking, but he got monitors that say, look, say something about it. We gonna cut that shit. You feel me? But nah, man.
I think that's the fear. I think that's the fear of it. You see what I'm saying? The fear, like the fear of Babylon. You see what I'm saying? Like that line is not. I think that line is more feared than respected. You say, I ain't gonna cross that shit because the X, Y, Z might happen. But what if it's an individual that can dismantle that line and actually put back into the place of freedom of speech, the Fifth Amendment? You see what I'm saying? Like the Fifth Amendment is so like bow-legged right now. It's like you can say this, but you can't say it like that.
So everybody can't do that. You feel me? Like everybody can't do that, and you know, and it's crazy because you
then the Constitution need to be rewritten.
So you potting right now, bro, and I get it. You feel me? Like because you definitely potting, but son, you know the fucking politics of this shit, and you know how the world work, man. We're like none of that shit ain't never going. None of that shit ain't never gonna fly. You feel me? Like, I mean, we can push the narrative, but son, you know, son, you potting. You know goddamn well, none of that shit ain't gonna fly. You know the minister ain't getting no none of that shit. And you know it's a good talking point.
All son, I said, all I said is what if? What if? What if? That should be crazy. How you think would it be? You think it'd be more divided because again, it's going to boil down to an type of entitlement. Entitlement is a real disease, son. Entitlement makes you bitter. Entitlement makes you angry. Entitlement disappoints because you feel you're entitled to something. You know what I mean? Like if you let's just say for an example, you created something, but what you created, someone has done it better, and you don't get no honorable mentions. That shit would disappoint an individual who feel entitled to that. Like, damn. You see what I'm saying? All that shit is based, like entitlement plays a big, everything is, it dwells down into an entitlement. For real. But at the end of the day, I just want like the people, the American people. I can't like.
So this is what they're gonna say.
It's hard for a lot of people.
This is what they're gonna say. As soon as the minister come out of wherever he at and try to do that shit, this is what they're gonna say. They're gonna say.
We back, y'all. We back. So you saying they'll be more fearful? They'll be scared.
So they wouldn't elect a white woman. You feel me? Like that reminds you. White women do. Some white women are the most powerful motherfuckers in this country. You feel me? Like some white you can weaponize. So you can weaponize the term white woman. Like just the term white woman is weaponized on its own. You feel me? Like so they wouldn't elect a white woman. You feel me? They wouldn't elect a black woman. They elected a black man one time, and I doubt that unless a motherfucker, you know how clean cut and cleaned up a motherfucker gonna have to be for us to elect another black man. You feel me? But they like, look, man, history was made already.
What does that matter? But what does that matter when the current active president to be has 34 felonies?
So I can't answer that
Our
question.
president has a court date coming up. You
I
see what I'm
can't
saying? Our
answer that
president has a
question.
court date coming up.
Son, they gonna sweep all that shit.
He has a court date.
They gonna sweep all that shit. They gonna cancel. All that shit stopping. All that shit stopping. I guarantee you that.
It already stopped.
All that shit stopping. He putting a stop to all that shit. Cause son, it was really a witch hunt, bro. Like they putting a stop to all that shit. He ain't that shit ain't flying like that. That shit's not flying like that.
He has a record.
Right.
Farrakhan ain't got no record.
Son, listen, I ain't doing this with you, man.
No
listen.
Record.
Oh, look. We said we moving on. Like, so we moving on from motherfucking
move on.
We definitely moving on, man. So listen,
we back, man. Season 2 LooshAndDip Show, man. What's good, y'all? Fuck
so
with
now
us.
I got a question.
Fuck with y'all, man. Like, yeah.
Nah. Go ahead. I ain't mean to cut you off, son. But I had a question for you or something.
Oh, I was just trying to, talk to the people. I'm talking to the people. Hit the bell, the subscribe, the like, the share. And we putting lights on that back door, man. Pause. Go ahead, Dip.
Big pause, you heard? But we definitely bringing that shit to definitely bringing that shit to the front, you heard? Because it's a lot of pump faking and other shit going on around here on some of these podcasts.
And we want to make it
hold on, wait. Matter of fact, hey, loose. Let me
say what?
Let me talk for a second.
Talk your shit, Dip.
Listen, man.
Put the destination in progress.
We are not in competition with anybody in any podcast platform or any media platform that they have. You feel me? Let me say that right now. We are not watching anybody to compare notes.
Say it for the people. Say it for the people in the back. Say it for the people in the back that might not heard.
I'm gonna make sure they hear me. We are not watching nobody, clocking y'all content to see what the fuck y'all talking about or none of that. What I do want to say is, though, I believe that in our absence from promoting and shooting our own media, that people have taken our kindness for granted, and people just like think that we don't really got our foot on the pulse of this media shit. So
absolutely, we definitely do.
Yeah, so I just needed to be known that we back, and I just wanted to be known that we gonna put full effort into this shit, man, because I believe y'all, a lot of y'all media people, podcasts, local, are dropping the ball. Y'all don't really know what to talk about. Y'all content is not really content. You feel me? It's just clickbait.
It's not creative enough.
You feel me? Like, so
it's clickbait. It's code telling. Nah, create some shit.
So look.
Create
we ain't really doing
create some theories.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Make somebody think.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So
we here to make you think.
Yeah, you feel me? And just know that we understand what's happening, and we want y'all to understand the same thing. When y'all see this, y'all, look, stay tuned for this season 2, man. Because
yeah, tune in because it's gonna unfold, man. I'm trying to tell you, like my boy said earlier, man. The gloves are off. We was like, when we first started, we was like, trying to like tiptoe around and pussyfoot around a lot of things and shit. Like, fuck all that. Yeah, we gonna talk about some things. We're gonna highlight some things. We're gonna respect every perspective. We want all the smoke. We're gonna create some smoke because where there's smoke, there's fire. You dig what I'm saying? And at the same time, we're gonna make it comfortable. Yeah. Pull up on us. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm gonna hold. Let me put this out there too. Yeah,
go ahead.
Some people will listen. Some people will be offended. You feel me? Like, I'm gonna say that. See, he ain't say that part. My brother is the I'm the yin to his yang. You feel me? So I'm gonna say this. He wanna do the uplifting part and make sure that everybody is welcome, and I agree with that. But
my boy gonna ruffle the feathers.
Yeah, nah, man. Look, some of y'all here for the wrong reasons. You feel me? Like, some of y'all here for the wrong reasons. Some of y'all supporting for the wrong reasons. And like, so if you supporting inauthentically, keep that shit. You feel me? Like, we don't really
I,
want.
I,
You
I
feel
don't
me?
think they heard that part.
Yeah, nah.
And
Look,
authentically,
authentic in spirits. You already know how we play. So if you come in to just point fingers and try to be technical, what the fuck we got going on?
we gonna
Keep
cook.
it,
We gonna
keep
cook.
it. You feel me? Keep it.
Or we
You feel
gonna
me?
cook.
You already. You
I
feel me?
mean,
So
I am the more like the more conservative one, and this, that, and the third, and this, that. But look, no,
so
I'm cooking.
by conservative, I don't mean sweet. You feel me? I just mean
Nah, fact.
yeah, I just mean the gate holding you back is bigger than the gate that's holding me back. You feel me? Like you got the big gate. I got the shit that
Yeah,
the dog could jump over. You feel me? But
you can hop.
you in the kennel inside the gate. You feel me? Like, yeah, you feel me? So like you got to get out the kennel and then jump the gate. You feel me? But look, I'm already at the gate and I'm
Right.
going crazy. Like, so nah, fuck that. Like
Yeah, for sure.
we ain't holding no punches, man. And it's also if you're
Also,
ever offended by anything that we say, we would like to send an open invite. You feel me? Like if you would like to bring some logical explanation or anything that you think will bring some insight to this platform, you're welcome to ask if you could
heavy
come
on the
on.
logic. Heavy on the
You
logic.
feel me? You're welcome to ask if you could come
Yeah,
on.
because
But
we're not ducking no smoke.
right, but I'm gonna tell you this right now.
However,
Do not come here thinking that
we gonna
you
cook.
about to, yeah,
We
you
gonna
feel me?
cook.
Because it's only
Shit sweet.
the kitchen ain't big enough for another chef. You feel me? Like, so either you just
You
gonna
feel
eat
me?
or you gonna starve, but you ain't cooking. Like don't think you about to come here and put some adobo in my motherfucking rice. My shit already seasoned, baby. You feel me? Like don't you gotta
Yeah, for sure.
pause what I'm about to say. You gotta taste it before you start trying to add flavor. You feel me? Like you gotta taste the
I'm
shit
trying to
before you
tell
try to
you,
add
you're
flavor.
gonna be like,
Then
oh, I
now
don't need this.
yeah, now it's too salty because you ain't
'Cause
tasted first. Pause. You feel me?
listen,
Like calm down, bro. Like
season two of the LooshAndDip Show is gonna be so crazy. It's gonna be so crazy. You're gonna be like, yo, look, you see, I got my locks out. It's different. It's gonna be different. It's gonna be the same shit, but it's gonna be different. The delivery, the approach, the insight, the rhetoric. Yeah, because it like
look,
I don't
the
know, man.
topics. We ain't ducking nothing, man. We
The
ain't ducking
topic,
nothing. The topics and like I need
nothing, bro.
yeah, man.
We ain't ducking
Every
nothing.
every perspective
Man,
is
woman,
respect.
child, gender based. If you identify what you identify, you're gonna get some. You're gonna get some straightening. You're gonna get some straightening. Yeah, fuck around and find out. Big
Look, that's a
Monty
double,
shit.
my
You
nigga.
heard?
And it's crazy. Listen,
Only
and that's
on
a
the
double.
social media
So
platform.
listen, so that's a double entendre on a hat too. You heard? Look. You see the eagle in the middle, right? Hold on, let me move over a little bit. When you see the eagle, big eagle. You heard? Like, just put that out there. You heard? But yeah, nah,
Yeah, my
man.
man, a Philly fan. Shout out to his Philly fans. Like, you know what I'm saying? He was at the game
Oh,
and all that. How was that?
First of all, let me say this real quick. I am a first place 8-2 Philadelphia Eagles fan. The current leaders of the NFC East and the National Football Conference. And we ain't really ducking no smoke from anybody, yo. So to the Washington Commanders fans, to the New York Giants fans, and to the many Dallas Cowboy fans across the nation. So then, that's it, my boy. That's it. I ain't gonna football us out. You feel me? But I just had to put that.
Yeah, I
PSA
feel you. Nah, it is. We back. It's first episode 19, first episode of season 2. Like it's just gonna get greater later. You see what I'm saying? It's just gonna get greater later. And okay, moving along. Mike and J. Paul. Mike and J. Paul. I mean, we shared our thoughts.
I'll go first. So listen, I didn't really like or respect Jake Paul before last night. So I'm going to go on record on our platform to our viewers and the people that watch this and say that I now do have respect for Jake Paul and what he
I agree. I
what he
agree.
represents. After he's a promoter as well. You feel me? So I understand. The fight last night was under his promotions. I mean, I believe they did a good job in promoting the fight and selling it to us to be something that to be something that it actually wasn't. But they sold it to us on good authority, and they had a good marketing plan. Now where I say I gain respect for Jake Paul is because it was clear to me that after the first round, he could have embarrassed and maimed Mike Tyson in front of millions of fans and people that look up and admire Mike.
Right.
Like I was at work watching, so it was going in and out for me a little bit. You feel me? But for the most part, I did see it.
Nah, everywhere. Same here.
Yeah. So
like I don't think Netflix was ready for that server.
Nah, they wasn't. You feel me? But I don't know if they're gonna have something like that again unless it's something of that magnitude. But son, I respect. I gained. He gained a fan in me and some respect because son, he showed our legend some grace. You feel me? He showed our legend lots of grace.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Because he could have did Mike bad. You feel me? And shout out to him also even offering a payday to Mike to do this. You feel me? Like because it was beneficial. This was the ultimate payday for both of them. You feel me? And more information I found out that they not the promotion side, but as far as the fight side goes, son, they had an even split. You feel me? Like so they both it was 50-50 profit on the fight side. You feel me? So I respect Jake Paul. I give him
I didn't know that. I thought it was 40-20.
Nah. They got it. I mean, but son, now mind you, that's definitely but now what I'm saying is he's the promoter too. You feel me? So he gets more money because it's his fucking company. But I'm talking about the fight splits.
He get the promotion
back. Like the fight splits, they split that shit. Yeah. And that's some stand-up shit. You feel me? Right. That's a stand-up joint right there. Like because motherfuckers.
For sure.
He could have took the bigger cut.
Yeah, absolutely. And I want to pull your coattail exactly and on that. We both share some of the same feelings towards Jake Paul because the initial state was like, come on, man, what he trying to do? You know what I mean? Like he just trying to attack all our legends and this, that, and the third. And I definitely became, I wouldn't say a fan because I probably won't watch a lot of his fights, but I definitely gained some more respect because yes, he could have knocked Mike the fuck out. He could have, and he had. I feel like him knocking Mike out would have done more damage to his boxing algorithms than him getting knocked out by Mike. You get knocked out by Mike, hey, we all did. You see what I'm saying? But if you knocking out Mike, then you be like, oh, you knocking out a 60-year-old man. You know what I mean? I seen Mike step in there. I'm like, oh, he got a knee brace on. This gonna go crazy. It's gonna go crazy. You see what I'm saying? So the fact that he definitely had so much respect because he grew up watching Mike, you know what I mean? He literally wanted to be like Mike, you know what I mean? And he has so much respect that, 2 minutes, 8 rounds, that's roughly, 30 minutes, roughly, for a big bag. Come on.
That's 16,
Mike just wanted to fight.
That's 16 minutes, right? 2 minute, 8 2-minute rounds. That's 16 minutes.
Yeah, 16 minutes.
So that's
minutes for a big bag.
That's nothing. That's what I'm saying. So really, yeah, that was charity for Mike. I mean, for him to do that shit for Mike. You feel me? Like,
yeah.
And
it did more for Jake because Jake is still thriving. He still got so much shit that he want to do and want to accomplish. Mike is more so like, I just want to smoke my weed and take care of my animals. You know what I mean? And et cetera, et cetera. Do his podcast
and to be honest with you, son, I think Mike was high. Like I said, I don't know if you saw him talking to the niggas like his pre-fight interviews and shit. Pause. Mike had his ass out. You feel me? Like so, Mike had his ass out, and then he
He
kissed
was
the
training in
reporter.
the thong, bro. He was training. He was training in the thong.
Son, whatever it
That's
was,
when you know
pause.
you old. You know
You
you
feel me? Now,
old when
mind you,
you.
look, I won't say nothing to him
I'm
to
like,
his face about that shit. You feel me? Like, but
yeah,
so
neither
Mike,
would I.
so I
Neither
think
would
Mike
I.
was under the influence. You feel me? I don't know if he was just fighting high or something, but son, his eye, the look in his eyes, that shit was like different. You feel me? Like, and I don't know if that's
He
a
was
fight
old.
thing.
He old. Son. His mind may have been ready for the fight, and he probably was still physically in shape, but the wear and tear of Father Time, I think, like played more of a part. Like, yo,
Son,
son, you
60,
fighting for
60 is
16
60.
minutes ain't easy.
Son, but 60 is 60. You
60 is
feel me? Like,
definitely
so at this point, watching that fight
60 is
last
that. I
night.
don't give a fuck how many.
So look,
It's almost embarrassing.
before last night, if a motherfucker asked me would I fight Mike Tyson, I would have said no. Like after last night, I fight Mike. You feel me? Like, cause I know goddamn well, like from watching Mike, it was over.
Yeah, a 60-year-old Mike.
Yeah, I'll fight a 60-year-old Mike. I'm not saying a 17-year-old Mike. Fuck no. Like, that's not what I'm saying. Bro. Like this Mike right here, I try Mike for
I won't fight a 70-year-old Mike at 40. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I won't fight a 17-year-old Mike
but
if I was 22, motherfucker. Like I wouldn't fight it.
but
Yeah,
you know, the style and grace for him to. I would like to see Tank get in there with him.
Yeah, Tank was
Or
talking
Mayweather.
shit. Tank was talking shit to him on online.
Try Mayweather.
Tank did say something.
Yeah.
Floyd is Floyd. Niggas can't beat Floyd.
Go for Mayweather.
Yeah, niggas can't beat Floyd. I don't give a fuck how old Floyd is. He like they can't beat
Right.
Floyd. Floyd's still in the gym, and Floyd's still like
I'm
active.
a Floyd fan. Floyd still got it.
Oh yeah,
he still got it. He don't
it.
even look his age. He don't even look like he had that many fights. And you'll go in there sleeping on him, and he'll like his ring IQ is so impeccable.
That's what's gonna win it for him. That's what's gonna win it for him.
And his feet. Yeah, he like the fucking his IQ in that ring, the cut ring, certain portions of the ring that you won't even get to. He'll keep you in one part of the ring the whole fight. You be like, damn, I ain't even been to that part of the ring, and not even know it. So I would like to see, yeah, try Floyd.
Yeah,
try Floyd. I don't see too many people fucking with Floyd.
Niggas ain't playing with TPE like that. You heard?
Nah, I like they can see what they want by Floyd. That motherfucker ain't lose yet. He haven't lost.
Niggas ain't playing with TPE like that, man. So I don't know, my boy, man.
Money Mayweather, dude.
Nah, not at all. Not the guy.
But
me.
Season 2, Loose and Dip.
Yes, sir.
We're coming to a conclusion, y'all, and I hate to end it, but you know, but we have to.
Good stream, you heard. Look, good stream, you heard.
We will be. Yeah, absolutely. Man. We definitely like. Come on now, yeah. So you know, pull up if you want to pull up. Holla at us. DM via inbox or whatever the case may be. It's season 2. It's the Loose and Dip Show, and we ain't playing this go round. We ain't playing this go round, y'all. You know what I'm saying? So you know, just have fun while it lasts. You see what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, yeah, it's season 2, y'all. So. Speaking from the heart.